Alright guys, I don't have my GoPro with me, but I have to record this. This is just so cool. I wasn't going to, but like following Jason in a Beetle, surrounded by 2 bodyguards, an MR2, and the 944 is just, it's just awesome. Like, it's something that, I don't know, it just doesn't feel real. It's so weird. I love it. This is great. Doing. Oh, he's extending his antenna so he has a radio. Oh, that's cool. All right, well guys, that was pretty cool. Getting to drive behind the Beetle and Liam's MR2. I'm also still recording on my iPhone 12 Pro Max because, well, I started the video on it, so I figured I might as well finish the video on it. Anyway, some quick little updates here. So the Evo, I finally got it cleaned up, washed. It did rain yesterday and it was very windy last night, so there's a bunch of crap all over it now, but it's no longer disgusting on the sides, nor is it on the rear. Well, it kind of is, but I did drive it, in fact, to get aligned at Blyphus. Thank you so much to the guy down there who aligned it for me. He was freaking awesome. So the front end was completely wonked. The toe was like almost a ½ degree off, pointing to the left, which is why I had to steer to the right to go straight. The camber on the front was also almost like dead even. We put 1.5 degrees of camber on the front, and we also squared up the rear and fixed the toe on the front. All right, coming inside of the 944, it's quite a bit warmer, and it's also not windy, so I can actually show you guys this. So this was the before measurements. You can see the camber was just about, actually like straight up and down even. Anyway, the toe, you can see there, negative almost ½ degree, and then positive almost ½ degree, which was making the tires point dead left, which is why I had to turn right to go straight. And then also the toe in the rear was also a little bit off. But anyway, here's the results at the end. We put about 1.5 degrees of camber on the front. The caster, once again, wasn't adjustable. Squared up the toe perfectly to 0 degrees. Also got the rear toe pretty dialed in. Now, he did have issues with, I think, the toe on the rear. So he had to mess with the camera to change the toe, but it's all green now. It's all good to go. So now the Evo is properly aligned and the suspension is complete along with the mud flap install. If you guys didn't see that, it is in the last video. So go ahead and check that out. Now also with the Evo, when it was up on the rack, I was underneath of it looking around. The rear subframe is starting to, not starting to rust, it's been rusting, but it's like the stage after surface rust. So it's starting to go, but not starting to go, if that makes sense. I also found a humongous hole in my downpipe. So, while I'm taking it to get fixed, the guy I'm having fix it, he ordered me a new downpipe and also the little other thing that I wanted. So he's going to, I already paid him for all of the stuff. He's going to throw it on for me along with look over the car and make it right and make it, you know, start and not drop idle and do a bunch of weird stuff. So that's all kind of taken care of right now with the Evo. I'm just kind of waiting on his words that I can go take it up to get it fixed for the appointment, basically, the appointment date. Anyway, with the 944 here, I've been having some problems with the exhaust. Again, is starting to come off. It all of a sudden got way louder the other night, and you know, I looked under it. The exhaust isn't like coming off or anything, it doesn't look like, but it sounds like it is. So that could be potentially a problem, and I'm going to have to find a temporary solution for now for the 944 because the Evo is going to be not here while it's being worked on, so I have to drive this. So I'm going to have to figure out a solution for the exhaust. I might honestly contact Holmes and see if he can figure something out. Obviously, the header's still leaking, so I need to buy an exhaust for this. So I want to put as little money into fixing it as possible until I actually get the proper exhaust, which I'm debating. So, question for you guys. I'm going to go with a Lindsay Racing 2.5-inch exhaust for the NA944. Should I get the Borla XR1 muffler or should I get no muffler? I was thinking I could actually get no muffler And if I want a muffler, add the Borla XR1 onto it, because it's just basically 2 bolts. It pulls off, put it on. You know what I mean? It's super simple and easy to do, and it's not more expensive not having a muffler. So I figured I might actually be able to do that. But what do you guys think? Muffler or no muffler on the 944? I figure that the car won't be as loud or as obnoxious if it's coming out of the back, and also with a longer exhaust, it'll give that sound time to quiet down versus coming out of the straight manifold here underneath of the car. It'll be a lot louder because it's a lot shorter of an exhaust. It's also right under the cab, which would make it way louder. But anyway, that's kind of a little update, guys. So the Evo got properly aligned. I also cleaned it. Also got the parts ordered that I need so far. Just waiting on the appointment to take it up there. And then this is having some exhaust problems, so that's not a good time. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, where I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. So I'll see you guys then. You guys have an amazing day.